Start this puppy up. I'm going to try to give you some of my perspectives on this thing as we get going. This is completely stock right now. I'm going to go back in a couple of weeks for the pipes. See how this hydraulic clutch works. It's way at the end. A lot different than the Road King. Very smooth. I am getting quite a bit more wind protection on this bike than I got on the Road King, I can tell you that right now. Especially my hands. My hands are nicely protected on this. I don't want to beat on this thing too much. It's brand new. This bike was just built. I'm told that they're limiting the production on the 2017s. Get some lights on here. It's really not a great day to ride, but what are you going to do? You know, you got to get your ride when you can. Fogging up here. Crack this helmet. Well, I got to figure out how to use this radio and navigational system, this whole infotainment system. It's quite a departure from the Road King. I have the soft lowers on the bike. He transferred those over. He transferred over everything that I asked him to transfer. I love these gauges. When I get home, I'll fiddle around with the infotainment system a little bit. Right now the temperature is hovering right around 20 degrees. Here we are riding along on a 2017 Street Glide Special Milwaukee-Eight engine 107 in middle January in Connecticut. Can you believe it? The handbook for the infotainment system is almost as thick as the handbook for the bike. I do plan on getting on the highway up here just for a short stint. We're in 5th gear right now, and 6th gear. I'm not experiencing any buffeting at all. Very little vibration. Very solid. I love it. You guys know I like the highway. I'm a highway guy. Oh, this is a cruiser, guys. I love this. Very solid. Very, very solid bike. As solid as my Road King was, I think this has got it beat. I really do. And Miss B was a solid bike. Oh yeah. I can tell this bike will be good for miles and miles of cruising. What a beautiful bike. This thing is just growing on me minute by minute. Very cold day today. Down around 15 degrees, or I would say. So I just wanted to make a quick video about the new Street Glide Special that I got. Many of you saw some of my communication yesterday and have asked for a quick walk around of the bike. I'm going to go ahead and do that now and show you what we got here. I'm by no means an expert in doing these walkarounds of bikes, but I'm going to just show you what I know of this machine. This is the 2017 Street Glide Special with the Milwaukee-Eight 107 engine. It's about 1,550 cc's. Got the hydraulic clutch, which is a bit different from what I've experienced before. I've got the soft lowers on the bike right now, which have been transferred over from the Road King. I'm probably the only person I know that's got soft lowers on their Street Glide. But nonetheless, let me tell you, it did pay off big time. Yesterday when I was coming home, those soft lowers felt mighty good on my legs. So moving along here, this is the split windscreen, venting system on the Batwing fairing that they talk about so much. I'm going to go ahead and get the 10-inch windshield installed on the bike on the 28th of this month. I'm looking forward to that because that 10-inch windshield will be up like, you know, up like this, and it'll give me some more protection for the top of my head. Moving down to the side of the bike, there's a little bit of a different bell configuration on the bike this year. The Street Glide Special does have, of course, the heel toe shifter, which I happen to like. I do like the heel toe shifter. I know many of you don't, but I do. Moving along, I transferred over my tall boy seat from the Road King onto the Street Glide. I do happen to like that seat a lot, and it does set me back a little bit further towards the rear of the bike, which is what I was aiming for when I bought it for the Road King. I've got the rider backrest installed. Pardon me, the passenger backrest installed. Don't have the rider backrest on the bike right now, but I do have that. The dealership did transfer over, per my request, the 4-point docking system and the luggage rack. So I was glad about that. And this bike has got the stock exhaust system on it right now. I'm going to be taking the bike back, as I say, on the 28th for installation of some Vance & Hines slip-ons, 4-inch twin/cut slip-ons. I'm looking forward to that. Right now the bike is, frankly, it's a little bit too quiet for my liking. But the Vance & Hines slip-ons will correct that. Moving along, the bags are the same. They've got the same as the Road King. However, they do have a new locking system on the bags now, where you can take these bags off simply by turning these knobs here, which make it a lot easier to get the bags off than on the Road King, where you had more of a clip type of a system to get the bags off. And of course, the rear shock adjustment system now is made easier. They have a knob system that allows you to adjust the pressure in the rear shocks rather than having to use the manual air pump, which is what I had to use on the Road King in order to make adjustments. Okay, so moving along, I've got the stock air filter on the bike. I don't know whether or not I'm ever going to change that stock air filter and go stage 1, 2, and 3. I just don't. Somebody asked me that question the other day, And I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if that, for me, is not really necessary. One of the big reasons why I went to the Street Glide versus the Road King was, frankly, the Road King was a bit heavy and awkward for me. And I wanted a bike that was a little bit lighter and more nimble to maneuver. It's just a lot easier to handle. So moving along, I did transfer over the highway pegs from the Road King. Okay, so this is the 6.5-inch screen on the infotainment system. The Street Glide has got the 4.5-inch or 4-inch, I'm not sure which, and this has got the 6.5-inch. And of course, you've got your fuel gauge, speedometer, RPMs, and voltage gauges here. System sounds really nice. I'll turn the bike on in a little bit and give you a hear of it and let you hear the system too. There's a lot of other technical aspects on the bike that I'm not really going to get into here, but so let me just walk around and give you a 360 view. Let's go. Oh, and by the way, I decided to keep the antenna that came with the bike. I was going to get the smaller, shorter one, but no, this one is fine. I mean, it's not that tall. Somebody was telling me that the antenna was going to be way too high. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep that antenna. Okay, let's start this guy up and give you a hear of what this thing sounds like. Check this out. When I start this up, you're going to be amazed at the sound of this bike. Again, stock pipes.
From the Connecticut Lottery, Lucky Links with 2 times power. Link your numbers in straight lines, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. Make 8 lines, and you win up to $50,000. Add 2 times power to double some prizes. Buy Lucky Links with 2 times power from the Connecticut Lottery today. Drawings every day and night. See how to play at youtube.com/.
Check out this horn. This horn is even louder than the one on my Road King was. Jesus.